Hello everyone, my name is Rumbus9. Welcome to Stormwares. It's something I don't do very often. This is quite a cool little spaceship sort of thing that I found on the workshop, made by Fab1701. I will link his channel in the description, his workshop page, because I did not make it. I can't really make anything on this. It's a Star Trek runabout. It's a class NCC-724452, sorry, U.S. RIO GRANDE, and it's just really cool. Now I do apologise if it does like lag or it's really obscenely loud, because in game this thing is obscenely loud. Now, when I tested it in the recording, you didn't actually hear this, but you can hear the game. But okay, so let's just do the exterior. Right, so you've got a few emblems here. I did spawn this in the water first time, and I realised I made a mistake. You know, you got all this. You've got some lighting here. I mean, I haven't played it for a while, so I don't know how you do lighting, like embedded lighting like that. You've got the ship like this. But not only this, right? This is awesome. How cool is that? I mean, that must have taken ages, man. Close the door. Comes in. Okay, so let's turn it all off. For me, it would be nice and peace and quiet. So you've got some ventilations here. Just turned off. The doors are automatic when you walk up to them. This is your storage room, which you can turn on a light, which is so cool. It's up here. I'm not sure if it's meant to look like this or it's my game bugging, but it's quite cool. Okay, so that is both those doors. In here, you have a restroom. Here you've got another light. You've got a decontamination chamber, also known as a shower. And you've got a toilet that says error when you click it. So I don't know if you're only meant to use it like when you're in the sky, like in a real train. Oh, this is awesome. Sorry, the tractor beam room. Okay, so you've got your light. Okay, you get in here, you click rotate seat, and you actually like move. And I believe this is where you'd see the tractor beam. And a computer comes on and everything. How cool is that? So get out, that just zooms in, that goes back up, and you come back up. Okay, so we close this door, close that one, go through this one here. You got beds on the side, so it can it can sleep for. I presume this is like somewhere you could probably sit, but probably not. It's me being cheap. Okay, so you got your windows and everything, or you got the autopilot, because it's like two separate ships almost. I'll show you that in a bit. Right, so oh, did I miss anything here? Oh yeah, your warp core, your computer, your light. So if you want lights off, maybe to save a few frames, do. That is very nice for frames. Lights in this game are crazy. That light's off. Oh, we'll just see the door one more time. It's so cool. Oh yeah, and you do have one on this side. Oh no, sorry, not there. There you go. Okay, so you have your engineering sort of thing. So you just window basically, and then you have science. So here, you have your navigations person, who has autopilot, height control, all that jazz. And you'd also have this, impulse thrusters, so if you like to drive manually. Now I can't really drive. So anyway, you're probably asking, okay, so to get this thing started, we will need to, last thing, tractor beam. Transporter 1, Transporter 2. I don't know if it works or not, they're just lights at this point, but it's still, nevertheless, a cool feature. Now for me it's ear death because this thing is loud. So I will try to drive this a little bit manually just to get it out. Now, me and my friend were driving this like absolute crazy yesterday because it's such an insane ship. I'll show you. We flew to like up here. We flew all the way down here. We went here. We went up to here. Landed on several things. So it's pretty nice. It just hovers. Okay, so I'm going to. This is my height. So okay, I want to sit at 100 meters. I'm now not touching anything. I'm tapping with my fingers, see, and it just does it all itself. We are now sitting at 100 meters. Now I don't like this because there's still mountains in the way, and unfortunately, it's not his fault. It's what a game does. But if it sees a mountain in front of it, it doesn't have sensors. It won't go around them. We discovered yesterday it goes straight into them, which is quite comedic because the crash physics on this game are quite funny. But that's not his fault. It's a beautiful ship. It works beautifully. It's very good. Okay, and this is an awesome feature. So, if I want to go, it does land, but if I want to go, so let's not go somewhere too far. If we want to go to this island here, now I don't know what the terrain's like, but if I want to set a waypoint there, and I'm like, okay, I want you to land there, engage. No, actually, don't do that. I haven't put it in yet. So you can do it by waypoints, or like X and Y coordinates. So like if you go here, your friend can go, oh, 369.3, 124.8, etc. Or you can just click input waypoint. So that's where my waypoint is. Submit. Autopilot on. And it now turns itself. Now, the only comment I have about this ship is that it's quite heavy to drive. I mean, it's obviously a massive spaceship, but when you're trying to turn it, it does really, like, you click A and it goes, whoa, hey. And that's my only comment about the ship that I'm a little bit annoyed about, and how loud it is. But when I spawned it in the water, the funny thing is, I thought that vent there was a hatch. So I kind of, yeah. Oh, they've got helipads. I'm not even going to use it. See, it finds exactly where my pinpoint is, like my thing, and it just drops, kinda. It's kind of scary, but trust it. You've got to learn to trust this thing like absolute crazy. Now you see, it doesn't know there's a brick wall there, so it's going to try and land on it anyway. It'll just be a bit confusing. But look how gentle that was. Okay, so I can get off. I can turn the computers off. Open the door. And that's a pretty smooth landing, to be honest. And I'm now here. And I'm ready to just explore the island, do what I want. Because I really like this game. It's so pretty. Just to have such a nice ship that can get you around so quickly. And it's Star Trek. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn autopilot off. So now it's just going to raise me to my 200 meters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to go here, but I'm going to land it myself. So I need to turn landing autopilot off and engage autopilot. Oh, did I input my coordinates? There we go. Computers like this often won't make mistakes. It's human error, so. But this can do long distancing. It can do long distancing very well, the ship. It's a very nice ship. And I can't believe it. I think it's incredible. I think it must have taken a very long time to make. But so there is a helipad on there. Now I could probably land this on here, but for the sake of this thing, what I'm going to do, so I always let it center itself. So what I'm going to do is, because we're quite high up, we don't need to be unnecessarily this high up. I'm going to tell it to put me to 25 meters. Now I'm not touching anything, I'm just moving the mouse. Okay, so it's going to put me to 25 meters. Right, I can now click 1. Sorry, that was me. And I can detach, and that thing will stay there. Right, and I can just fly this. Now, this is what, you know, they would use in an emergency situation, or shuttling down to an island that they wouldn't be able to fit the whole spaceship on. Now, obviously, you can fit it on here, but like in an emergency, if they're being shot at, they could, or it's on fire, they could close that door automatically, and then they can see. I'm flying this manually, so you just touch down, door. I wouldn't say that's a bad landing. Screenshot that. And then my other part of the ship is there. So yeah, it's a very nice ship. So it can do a lot. It really can. It's amazing, to be honest. It must have taken so long to build. I'm not good with the computers in this side of the game. But look, we can go here. And then you got, I believe this is a hospital. Is it? I don't know. Oh, there's a guy. Hello. Oh, he's the sheriff. Oh, he's a police. Yeah, sheriff. He's a policeman officer. Yeah, oh, this is a police station. Okay. He says police on the back. Why you'd have a police station on this entire island, I'll never know. I don't know what they're policing. Maybe it's like a secret base with one person on it, I don't know. Maybe there's an underground thing. Okay, so now the docking. Now you can dock really nicely and smoothly back to that. You really can. But it's really nice as well because the magnets, or I don't know if I can show you, I should be able to climb this. No! Yes. The magnets here are very strong. They are very strong, like, magnets. I'm probably going to get rollocked for calling them magnets, but then not many people watch my videos, so. But these are so strong, so you can be really far away and it will just go boom and like connect back. No, obviously not obscenely, like not here, not there. You have to be kind of like there, but it will go boom. Like, it's insane. Okay, so what we need to do is need to get in, turn the computers on, close that door. Now this doesn't have autopilot, this manual one, because I believe it probably doesn't have the computers in the back, maybe. But this is what I mean, okay? Well, if I tap left, right, if I tap the right, look how much it just sways. That's the only thing that gets me. I don't like going too quick in this thing, because I'm always worried. Now, I probably shouldn't have set it to 25 meters, because that is rather low, and it looks like it's sinking. But I don't know if it does that. See? Now, luckily it did connect. Okay, so 25 meters is a little low. I'm going to set you back to 200. And I think we're going to call this video nearly it. But I'm just going to take it back to here. Okay, so input that. Okay, oh, and auto land as well. Right, and just to prove I'm not doing anything, I'm going to get out. Just because you think, oh, he's probably driving it and things. Okay, I'm going to close the door. it probably doesn't want me leaving the seat. I'm just going to sit in this passenger. See, look, it is a passenger. You have no controls. And it's nice as well because, like, you can just, I don't know, enjoy the views. Okay, so we're just going to sit in our passenger seat. We're nearly there. I'm not going to finish where we started in the hangar. I'm just going to leave it on here. Oh, it's found it. It's found it. I don't know how it finds it, but it's, oh, okay. I need to move my coordinates so I am it. Blah, 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 blah. It centers it, and then you just drop. Whoa, fudge! But then it lifts itself, and it knows it doesn't want to crash land you, but it does land really superbly. It's like lift, lift, lift. Like, you honestly couldn't ask for any smoother of a landing. Oh god, no, don't do that. I'm just turning everything off now. And that is the U.S. Rio Grande. The NC 72452. It's beautiful. It's a feat of engineering. The guy has done so well to replicate this and make it. It's just got so much detailing. It's got lights and everything. I didn't show that really. I've turned the computers off now, so I don't know if they'll be on. No. But you have seen sort of the blue on here. It is a lovely ship. So yeah, that was it, to be honest. That's my review on it. So I think I probably need to come up with some like ratings. So coolness is going to be a 10. It's so cool. It's badass. Okay, it gets you A to B. It's just it's a spaceship. Okay, it's a 10. Practicality. Practicality is very good. The doors are easy. You can't really store anything in it. Like, it has a nice storage, but you can't actually put stuff in it because the doors aren't big enough. But it's not really designed for that. The storage is probably just for miscellaneous stuff. So for that practicality, probably give an 8. Practicality, so we've done coolness, we've done practicality. Ease of use, probably a solid 7, to be honest. It's got a really nice autopilot, but it's not easy to drive as the big unit itself because it's so heavy and it's a bit funny. So you've got 10, and 9, and 7. I probably should write these down. I'm going to, just so I remember them. Coolness. Oh, I can't even spell. Coolness. It's not even a word. Practical. What did I say? Practical. Oh, I can't even remember what I've said now. Ha! Coolness. Practical. Sound, actually, because a lot of boats on here as well have sound. Sound, because I'm thinking I should probably do it out of 25. They're worth 25 each. Sound. Coolness is looks, really. Coolness dash looks. I'm struggling to think here. This is less of a review. Oh, ease of use. Ease of use. And then I'll use this template for everything I do. Okay, so coolness and looks 10. It's a spaceship. Practical. I can't imagine it being practical. It's quite big. Everywhere you go, you're going to need flight clearance. I mean, suppose with boats are the same. So practical and storage, we said it was a 9. No, I think practical we said 7. Sound. Unfortunately, it doesn't really sound of anything. I'm going to have to give it a 4. It's just obscenely loud. It's just an engine and ventilation. I know you need that amount of fans to like make it be so like, because it's kind of like a gyroscope. I know it needs all that, but for me it's just so obscenely loud. Ease of use. Now we did say, I believe that was a 9, because you do have all the autopilots, and the main little ship, it's a bit heavy, but it's still relatively easy to use, and you've got so many good autopilots that you don't even need to be good at flying to fly it somewhere long distance. So that is 17. 21, that is a 29. 29 out of 50. I completely forgot my doing out of 20, my 100, 25 each. Okay, so the USS Rio Grande got a solid 29 out of 50. 50. Yeah. No. I've done 4 out of 40. Sorry, I can't even. Yeah. So we got a 29 out of 40. That was long-winded. Let's just close that door here. It's got cool features. Anyway, that was that. Sorry for the ramble at the end. I hope you enjoy. I really suggest, getting this, having some fun with a friend or by yourself even. It's a really great mod. Thank you. Bye bye.